Hey you all, Carpetbagger here, coming to you live from the South, more specifically Chattanooga, Tennessee, and even more specifically than that, we are in front of the Chattanooga Choo-Choo, the famed railroad terminal that connected the northern United States to the South. Now, tonight our plan is to go to the enchanted Garden of Lights at Rock City on top of Lookout Mountain, but I figured before we headed up there, we'd stop by and check out the old Choo-Choo, so please, follow me. We have the Choo-Choo's massive Christmas tree. You can see up there, hanging in the ceiling with the giant ornaments. Here's a cutout where you can be a train captain, and you can also be shouting, "I just donated to preserve and restore a piece of Chattanooga history." This board here used to control all the train operations. You can see a very analog system mapped out which and where to switch the tracks over and whatnot. Here you can get a Chattanooga Choo-Choo pressed penny. It's pretty cool. Of course, if you want a Carpetbagger pressed penny, you can check out my Etsy shop in the description. Apparently the Chattanooga ghost tours depart here from the Chattanooga Choo-Choo. You just get your tickets from old Jack Skellington here. A new little restaurant in here called the Frothy Monkey. Now if you do see a frothy monkey out in the wild, you should avoid it because that could be a sign that it is rabid. So the significance of the Chattanooga Choo-Choo was it being the first major link in transportation from the north to the south. This began in 1880. And there is one of the Chattanooga Choo-Choos itself, adorned for Christmas. You can actually climb up in to the captain's seat of the train. I guess this is like where they put the coal and whatnot. Over here where they put the extra coal or whatnot. And these train cars back here have been turned into various businesses. This one right here has been turned into an escape room. This is Nick and Norman's restaurant coming soon. Norman is actually Norman Reedus from The Walking Dead, who plays Daryl. The restaurant's not quite open yet, but we can take a peek inside. It looks pretty cool. You can see the vintage railroad station layout. You know, I have never been ice skating in my entire life. Looks like they have these little like push cart walkers for people who don't know how to ice skate. Maybe I should try one of those someday. A little arcade back here called the Coin Op Off the Rails. I'm normally not very good at these claw machines, but I can't help but notice that little dog seems to be pretty free and clear. I think we may be able to snag it. Let's line that claw up with his skull. We're gonna get it? No. We don't want to overlap with that plastic lip there. Oh, and moved it. You ready for the drop? Maybe a little. That was bad. That was bad. Yes, yes. No, No, again. See if we can grab the dog by the body this time. No, that's not gonna swing it. Please, 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 please. Yes, 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 I won it. I won the little doggy. All right, doggy, I think we made Carpetbagger channel history today. I think that's the first time in any of these videos I've actually won anything in a claw machine. Ruff, 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 ruff. It all took me $3. This modern version of Space Invaders, we actually use a cannon to shoot Space Invaders up here on this screen. Oh, so fast. Look at this. I wonder if you can still order the Mortal Kombat 2 compact disc. Comic book is $3. Believe it or not, I actually did order the comic book. You can see this building right here used to say Ruby Falls up there at the top. It's a classic Chattanooga attraction. I love this old abandoned restaurant across from the Chattanooga Choo-Choo. Look at that old sign there. This is Ellis's restaurant. You can see they serve steak, seafood, charbroiled live lobster, chops, and spaghetti. The only thing that makes no sense is why is there 2 frogs on top of the sign? Taking an electric trolley a few blocks away. Stopped off here at the EPB building, which is a power company here in Chattanooga, and they put on some very impressive window displays for Christmas. You can see there, you got a little fox in the trolley car there. Chaos reigns. Reminiscent of the old store windows that would have animatronic Christmas displays. But this kind of takes things to a whole different level. Look at Santa Claus dancing around with his light tubes there. This little guy here says, "I'm Mr. Plug-in. Join me at the electrical service center." Look at this. We got a little sewer rat popping out of this manhole cover. Hey, little guy. This somewhat ominous looking robot here is playing with a slinky, which is a wonderful Christmas present for any girl or boy. Little penguin band there called Shocker and the Live Wires. That's Miss Fluorescent right there. Oh, look at that, guys. Christmas lights flickering there. We have this red-nosed caribou here pulling teddy bear in a sleigh. They need to be careful. They don't want to hit that little possum right there who's frolicking in the road with his friend the squirrel. See Santa driving an electrical truck there. You can see these workers here stringing some fiber optic cable down into the sewer. This is Baxter, the barista, which appears to be some sort of insane robot. I guess he is a very high-tech coffee serving robot. You can see he's got different coffee cups and coffee items, along with his swirling robot hands. Check out those robotic reindeer flying through the sky up there. Those are pretty impressive. See some ice skating rats there, doing a little spinning maneuver. Yeah, you gotta love these old style nodding animatronics. All right, we've landed here at Rock City, atop Chattanooga on Lookout Mountain. Technically, we are in Lookout Mountain, Georgia, and every year they do a wonderful light display here at Rock City. And Rock City is one of my all-time favorite roadside attractions, a classic attraction where they incorporate natural beauty along with interesting formations and European fairy tales. So let's enjoy this Christmassy evening at Rock City.
Hey, how we doing?
All right, here we're heading into the Arctic Kingdom. You can see these things hanging from the trees. Almost look like kites, but I think maybe they are giant icicles. See all these lights hanging from the trees. All right, so is it Nara the Ice Queen?
Yes.
Okay, and Jack Frost.
Yes, sir.
It's a pleasure to meet you.
Pleasure to meet you as well.
Your hand's way less cold than I thought it would be.
Well,
So a little Christmassy rest area down here, and complete with flaming ice cubes. See all these candy canes lining the stone bridge here. And then you can see the entire city of Chattanooga over that way. Here at Lover's Leap, with a giant glowing star affixed, shining over Chattanooga. On top of Lookout Mountain, they say you can see 7 states. Unfortunately, it's very dark outside, so you can't really
Those are the state
get a good
flags.
look at all 7. Love these coin-operated distance viewers. I like how you can shake them and hear the quarters inside. Can you hear that? Let's see a brightly lit gingerbread house, complete with gingerbread people. Santa's in there, but no photos of Santa. No private Santa photos. Check this out. They have an Artomat, and what this is a converted cigarette machine that has been turned into a means of dispensing art. Instead of dispensing unhealthy cigarettes, it now dispenses wonderful works of art. You can see a little bit of art right there. Different artists to choose from. Bird photography by Rebecca Dresser, Pocket Friends by Ren Williams, even some mystery art. Alright, for $5 I've purchased an Artomat token that can be placed in the Artomat machine. I love the token actually, almost want to keep it, but we need to get our art. Alright, let's put our token in, and what shall we select? This says a collection of small things. Let's see what sort of small things we get. Alright, looks like we've got this little wooden circle with a little creature painted on it. Now I forget the name of this rock right here. It's called either tortoise rock or mushroom rock. I forget, but they've converted it into a little snowman rock. You can see he's got a little hat, a carrot nose, a little pipe there, and some buttons. Snowman rock. All right, we're gonna head now into the Magic Forest.
Wow, look at that.
See the Magic Forest coming to life with thumping music and flashing lights. You can see the glowing outline of Rocky, the mascot for Rock City. He is an elf. See all the glowing lights spread out through the rhododendron trees. Now traveling through the Magic Valley. You can see on the pathway here to Fairyland Caverns, we have all these glowing mushrooms and glowing elves. So always my favorite part of Rock City, Fairyland Caverns. You can see the ceiling there made out of coral, these shimmering gnomes. This wooden structure here looks to be brand new. I don't know when they added this in or if it has something to do with the structural integrity of the cave.
Branch.
I think this is a new gnome right here. I remember the old one used to be fishing. It looks like he's just having a special moment with a bird.
Oh, we can't. No. I think you can.
Mother reading fairy tales to her children in front of the roaring fire next to the Christmas tree. And then at night, when the children sleep, the fairies flutter above them in their sleep. See the fairies there. See the children very happy, smiling as they doze through the night. Their window of their room opens to reveal an entire fairy kingdom. Sign there says Fairyland Caverns is a child's dream world. It says gnomes hiding throughout this exhibit are original gnomes belonging to Frida Carter. Most of the gnomes lived here since the 1920s. So yes, these are actually original gnomes that have been in these caves since the 20s. You can see through this glowing porthole, you can see the infamous tale of Hansel and Gretel as they come upon the witch's gingerbread house in the forest. And there is the witch there. Her defining characteristic, of course, is her insatiable hunger for children. I've just noticed for the first time that this tree up here has a super creepy face on it. One of the first American fairy tales, the tale of Rip Van Winkle. You can see the snow that's gathered in this scene. There's even snow on poor Rip Van Winkle's head because he went to sleep for an incredibly long time and became an old man. Down here you can see Red Riding Hood facing off against the ultimate villain of fairy tales, the big bad wolf. Down there we see Jack and his axe along with his goose and his mother. He's chopping down that beanstalk as quick as he can. Down comes that big, awful giant. Fairy tales can be kind of disturbing. As we see here is Goldilocks hightails it through the woods, trying to get away from the family comprised of 3 bears. Look at Mama Bear. Tale of Cinderella here as unfortunately it does appear that the clock has struck midnight as her coach has turned back into a mere pumpkin and her horses into rats. You can see the shoe house there that is overflowing with children. Of course, the old woman who lived in a shoe. She had so many children, she didn't know what to do. So she just started beating them. That's a naked butt. And finally, the tale of Snow White. You can see her waking up in the woods. The prince had successfully kissed her unconscious body. You can see her dwarf friends celebrating And look at this. The Mother Goose Village has been lit up for Christmas. See Mother Goose right there, the president of all fairy tales. The towering castle there in the background. You can see the carriage, the horses rolling up to the castle. This isn't just merely a big bad wolf. This is the wicked wolf. See the smartest pig there, hanging up his Christmas lights on his super secure brick house. His lazy brothers, they have some Christmas lights up as well on their straw house. Although it looks like the stick house pig has not fully decorated his home. Watch out, Mr. Goat. There's a troll lurking underneath that bridge. See the cow making its grand attempt to leap over the moon there. There's renowned, questionable husband, Peter Pumpkin Eater. Sadly, it appears that both Jack and Jill have fallen down the hill. Hopefully, Jack will not break his crown. You can see Mary, quite contrary there, watering her garden of human heads. Little gnome carnival here with their incredibly high velocity Ferris wheel. Look through this hole, we can see the animatronics of 3 men in a tub. The butcher, the baker, and the candlestick maker. You can see the Valley of Toys right there. A little top down there. You can kind of see it spinning. Some toy soldiers along the walkway here. Make no mistake, this is not the 4th of July. It's Christmas. See some Christmas trees here. This is actually Rocky's Tree Farm. Rocky the Elf apparently has opened a side business where he is selling Christmas trees. Thank you for joining me here at the Rock City Enchanted Gardens of Light here for the Christmas season. If you would like to see other places I have been, please check the interactive map in the description. If you'd like to help support the channel, consider buying a t-shirt, consider donating to Patreon. A $3 or more donation will get you a postcard once a month. I'm also now selling smashed pennies in my Etsy shop. All that information is in the description. But until next time, this one's in the bag.